the right people. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, distinguished guests, esteemed guests, and ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to be your host for today. I am So up next, a welcome speech by Mr. Ifesewa. Please let's give him a round of applause as he comes to the stage. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Ifesewa, for that warm welcoming speech. Alright, at this point, I would like to specially recognize some distinguished guests in our list this afternoon. And please, as I call on their name, I would like us all to honor them by giving them a round of applause. Please welcome Mr. Oladapo Prayer. Miss Anilemi Anipani. Thank you all. Miss Damilola Achipake. Thank you so much. Mr. Success Olagoye. Miss Temikayo Oladosu. And Miss Idunu Oke. And lastly, Apostle Olushola Loede, who are going to be the spiritual mentor of our conference. We can do better than this. Without further ado, we are going straight into the next item, which is we're going to be hearing from our first speaker from today, who is excited about that. Thank you. So our first speaker today will be dissecting how to connect your work with purpose, how you can align with your values and long-term goals. How many of you have ever wondered, what am I even meant to do, or how am I even sure that this is my passion, this is what I'm meant to do? Alright, if you have that question in your mind, this section is for you. The media team will be giving us a short introduction video before she comes to the stage. Media, please let's have you. Okay, sorry about that. Before we go into our first speaker, beyond work, I know that many of us we up with the mindset of okay, after your 5 years or your 4 years degree, then you are looking for a job, and then you will work, and then you have money, then you will marry, then you have children, your children will go to school, and then you will be trusting God that your children also go to the university, they will do professional course, they will have money, and they will not feed you back. Is that not? That's the normal way to running life. What I'm here to tell you is that running life is more than that. Life is more than just working and having money. life is more than money. In fact, let me tell you something. If you are working just for money, you are missing it. If everything you are doing is because of money, you are missing it. So this evening, this is what I will just be explaining to us. I know money is good, is everyone wants to have money, but money is not the first thing when you want to work. It's not bad to work, it's not bad to work. I work, I collect money, I charge people. But the center thought of what you do should not just be because of money, it should be because of something, and that thing is what I will be teaching this evening. So connecting work to purpose. Can we have the next slide, please? Purpose is the why behind your existence. Purpose, I know many of us we know Ikiga. We've gone to different places. They've not I've broken Ikiga down, but I have just like 20 minutes. So purpose is the why you are awake. Purpose is the why you are on your toes. Purpose is the why you are doing what you are doing. Purpose is the why you are living. In fact, your work is because of your purpose. So if you are just waking up, purpose is what is waking you up in a day. Because let me tell you something, you get to a point in life in your business that you feel like I want to give up. If you have not gotten to that point in business, you've not started. That feel like I'm not just interested in. Even your academics, you have students here, you get to a person and be like, who sent me to even study this course? I want to give up. Even for my parents, why medicine? Why nursing? I would have just gone to transport and be flexing. But purpose is the why that keep you awake. You know, there are times that many of us, you can't stay awake at night when you are reading. On a normal day, when you want to read, you might not be able to stay awake. You can sleep. Some people are not like, but when it is exam period, your eyes will be open, even when you are not effective and productive. But something is keeping you awake. You have an exam. You want to make the paper. So that is what purpose is like. The reason behind your existence, why you are awake, why you are on your toes, why you are doing what you are doing. I say purpose shapes decisions, relationship, and direction. See, this is something that if the use of a thing is not known, their abuse is inevitable. If you don't have a purpose in your life, you are bound to just do anything anyhow. You are bound to keep relationships anyhow. You are bound to go to any place anyhow. You are bound to take offers anyhow. You are bound to do anything. People will introduce you to anything, you will just take it in because you have no direction. Purpose gives you direction. Purpose is that one thing, it's like a circle, and the center of that circle is that purpose that connects everything that you do, like your radius, that connects everything to the circumference of that circle. So that center point is purpose. Is the reason why it shapes your decision. It's like when you want to do something, you can just go back like, why am I doing what I'm doing if this is not aligned? Relationship, you can make relationship because you are God your purpose. You are going to choose friends and partners in line with what you are doing. Imagine that you are in agri and you have a friend in medicine, and your friend in medicine wants to read with your timetable. He or she will fail because you guys might be friends, but you have no common push when it comes to academics. So you will see medical students, they read together. They have groups, they read together. Agri students, they read together. You see people read together. I cannot say I'm in medicine and I'm going to meet someone that is in transfer that let's go and read together. It's the beginning of video. So purpose shapes your relationship, your decision, and your direction. Purpose-driven entrepreneurs build differently, and that is where I'm going. I know many of us want to have business, want to do things, we want to do that. In fact, many of us, the reason why we have the idea we have is because we just want to make money. So I'm telling you today that don't just have the mind of making money. Be a purpose-driven entrepreneur. See, purpose-driven entrepreneur, they are thriving entrepreneur. Many people change business. In fact, according to statistics, a business from Nigeria, or let's say from Africa, is bound to fail in the space of 2 to 4 years. Why? There is no purpose. A business in Nigeria or in Africa, according to statistics, is bound to fail within 2 to 4 years. Because in fact, to be frank, some businesses are not up to 2 years. They are not. Some businesses are not just past 6 months because there is no purpose. The motivation is money, and money can never be the only motivation you are doing what you are doing. Because when there is no money, what will keep you pushing? Let's go to the next slide, please. I said aligning purpose with daily living. Let's purpose guide your daily priorities. As a purpose, let me first explain very well what purpose-driven entrepreneur, who purpose-driven entrepreneur is, before I break this part down. A purpose-driven entrepreneur is someone that you are not not just in business because of any other thing. You are in business because of purpose. You might be in business because of money, but purpose is the backbone behind your business. Let me share an example. You will learn a lot from the convener. She's my friend, she's my sister. So I will share an example using her as a case study. When we were in school, she started a business, and she started her business out of, she was broke. So what can I do to get money? And she started. But at the long run, after graduation and everything, after we left school, she was thinking, okay, how can I do this thing better? You know, having an idea because of money is not even the thing. If you have an idea because you want to make money, yes, you can have that. But you must look deeper into that your idea, because there are times in business that money fails. Are we getting it? There are times in business that you might not make. There are times that you even make money. See, according to statistics, many business owners, they make money, they are successful, but they are not fulfilled. A purpose-driven entrepreneur is not just doing business because of your income, but you are doing business because of impact and fulfillment. Are you getting it? You are doing business because of impact and fulfillment. You are not doing business if you are working in 9 to 5 sector and environment. Maybe you have changed company like 2 to 3 times, or you are a freelancer, you have worked with different companies. You will know that when you are working with some company, the mode of operation differs from company to company, and the reason behind the mode of operation is purpose. There are some people that they will tell you they don't care, you just have to get that job delivered. And because you are on your toes, you want to make money, you are running a sector, you will do anything to get the job delivered. But there are some companies that they care about your mental health, they care about your well-being. They will tell you, can you handle 4 projects in a month? If you can't, they will give you 2. Why? If you check into the core value of those companies, they have something that is different. They have value system that is different, and they are purpose driven. Purpose driven. I was listening to a podcast this morning, and the man was saying that he was a lawyer, he was making money. He was doing like he was a lawyer for big people in town. But he said he had made money, and over time there's no sense of fulfillment. You feel like there's more to my life. And the reason why many, you see rich people, they commit suicide. There was a man that committed suicide, a doctor, he committed suicide. And he has money. In fact, it's one of the richest, I think maybe in Germany also. He has money. But there's something called sense of fulfillment. Living a purpose-driven life is beyond just working for money. Money cannot comfort you. Money cannot console you. Money cannot give you a fulfillment that you want. And when you're a purpose-driven entrepreneur, what you are after is shaping life, making impact, influencing people, and building something that is transgenerational, something that is sustainable, something that you can live for your children, something that when you give to other people, that structure cannot collapse, because there is something that is backing up. You are one people that they will tell you that we don't do that here. They have a value system, they have a structure, and they have what's pushing them. Are we together? Am I expressing myself well? So if you are a purpose-driven entrepreneur, out at the back of your mind that I'm not working for money. I don't want to work for money. At long run, you have the money. In fact, there is no business without money. You have your money, but your number one thing must go beyond money. Are you getting this? Your number one, the reason why you are waking up, it must go beyond money. Even when you are making money, the reason why you are waking up must go beyond money. For instance, I started as a freelance content writer, and to some extent I was having gigs, I was working for different niches. We do pets today, do relationship tomorrow, do SaaS, do which other niche do you do? Do different niches. But at some point I feel like I'm making the money actually, but I feel like I was working for money. I was working for money. It's like if I summarize all the essence of my years of working as a content writer, I was working for money. In fact, I cannot, if you say introduce yourself, I cannot introduce myself as a particular person, because I work for relationship niche, I work for pet niche, I work for automobile niche, I work for health niche, I work for mental health, I work for self-development niche. So when they ask me to introduce myself, I say I'm a content writer for which niche? then the problem has started because I was working for money. So I woke up one day and I feel like I can't keep doing this. I can't keep running after the money because after I've gotten all the money, I feel like there's nothing more about me. Are we getting it? There's nothing more about me beyond the money. I remember growing up, I had people working 9 to 5 around. Most of the people that work in bank, and I feel like this structure, the people that created this structure, they don't have a good value system. Because how will someone work from Monday to Sunday, 7 to 6, 7 to 7, 7 to 8? In fact, if your account is not balanced, you are not meant to go. If you have people that works in bank, if your account is not balanced, you are not meant to go. So they are just there, they are working. At the long run, everything that they can amount about their life, that they can summarize, if everything that you can summarize about your life is just money, you are not a purpose-driven entrepreneur. Are you getting it? A purpose-driven entrepreneur will come to the point that, okay, you are assessing your life and you are seeing life that you are impacting. You are seeing how you are giving back to community from your business, from your organization. So I was making the information I was using as an example that when she started the Ifesewa business, it was just mainly for hustle mentality. But when she was to proceed, she sat down to be like, I can't keep doing this thing because of money. She was building value structure, system, purpose. Why am I doing this? In fact, I told you she's my sister. This year, she has had several reasons to close down the restaurant and say, I'm not doing this thing again. I'm not doing this thing again because I told you it's beyond money. But anytime that she's like, I know I'm tired. But one thing that still keep her awake, keep making research, how to serve people better, how to become better, how to give back to the society. That reason is still what keeps her in the business. Are we together? So I said, let purpose guide your daily priorities. Build habits that reflect your value. I think I've explained that. What becomes meaningful when it is aligned with purpose, when it's aligned with your calling, what becomes meaningful. Now, I was using myself also as an example that I was a content writer working across all niches with no definition, just working for money. But in the long run, when I had the money, no fulfillment, nothing, everything about me was just money. So I had to ask myself, why am I working? Fine, I'm working with money, but why? What is the why that will keep me awake even when I have money? I had the money, no peace of mind, no sense of self-evaluation, no sense of self-respect, no sense of fulfillment. So I asked myself, why am I working? Why am I working? So I started to be like, okay, what's it about me? What is it that if people ask me, who am I? What's that I want to say? What will keep me awake even when there is no money? Then I was trying to take the thoughts. I went back to my Ikigai. Many of us will know Ikigai. I went back to my Ikigai. What you are known for, what you love doing, what people are in need. Do you know that for 4 pillars of Ikigai? Okay, so what people are in need, and then I went down there and I said, okay, even I can work as a content writer, but around that my purpose. Money is not the problem. In fact, if you want to build a thriving business, you need a source of sustenance. I have a business, I have a food business. But I'm telling you, if you want to build a business that will thrive, you can't survive on your business. That I want to now have business, so if I make 500, I will use 250 to buy okra and pepper that I will eat this night. You cannot pass that stage. A business that will thrive, a purpose-driven business, the mind behind this, you must have financial sustainability. And that become, if you want to build a business, and then it's not everybody that will build a business. So people will work in the firm, in people's firm and everything. But if you want to build business, I'm telling you that you need source of sustenance, most especially if you are in your starting stage. It's easy for students because you have parents that will send you money. You can use that time to do trial and error. But if you are on your own, you are out of school, you can't do trial and error. So while you are building your business, you should get a job. You can't go far if you say you want to build business and you don't have a job. If anybody is telling you that you cannot take a job, that person will cause you a great disaster. Because if you look back and you trace your life, you are doing business with no consistent source of income. You will not amount to anything in that business. Or else maybe you have someone that wants to give you money to do business. That wants to give you, even if you are having money to do business, you must not mix business money with your personal money. So let's like this. Connecting purpose to your business or brand. Your business should reflect your unique assignment. See, there's something about, for me, that's something about me now. I don't like when people, one of the purpose that keep me awake in my niche, I'm an educator, in my niche is that I'm trying to blend the proper, the ethics of education and the ethics of AI in education, because the use of AI in education is really going out of hand. So that thing that is keeping me awake is that right from time, I don't like when people use something wrongly. You know, I think aside to the that I don't like when people are making the wrong use or they are turning the original use of things around. I speak against this in every respect. It cuts across every area of my life. So that sense that I carry, it reflects in the way I do my work. It reflects in the way I preach. It reflects in the if I'm taking courses or I'm doing projects for someone or I'm speaking to someone, even without opening my mouth to tell the person this is why they can be who I am, because I speak from a sense of body. Recently, a man reached out to me. He wanted to market his EdTech tool, and that EdTech tool, what they do is that they have this system that help schools, organizations, government, and NGOs to properly coordinate their system. So when that man was talking to me, he was like, we need to get people to buy, he was just saying that, I was like, calm down, let me study this tool. So when I was talking to this man, I said, if I get something right from this tool, you said, organization can use it, and this and that. But when I was looking deeply into that tool, I was assessing that tool, I saw that there is a loophole somewhere. And I called that man, if you want me to market this product, you have to change this thing. Because I was carrying a sense of purpose when I was speaking to. It's not just about money. I can add the money. I remember one time when we were still fully into writing and working across different niches. Our convener, she got a gig. The person messaged and said they want to write about LGBTQ, all this lesbian man. And she told the person straight, is against my faith. And the money they were willing to pay her is, you know, now let's say you have been working, they have been paying you like $20, $10, and somebody says, I want to pay you $200 to write about lesbianism, gay, and everything, and you are sitting, and that time $200 is a big money. $200 was a big money, and you can stand up and say, I can't do this thing. It's against my faith. It's against what I believe. And that singular act, the person that wanted to do that project said, oh wow, so what can you do? She said, okay, this is what I can do. What you can do it for me, I will pay you. So I'm saying that your path, what is driving you, your driving force must not just be money. If it is money, you will go out of track. You will go out of track, you go out of line. The sense of purpose will not be there. You will do anything for money. But if you have a sense of purpose, a sense of value, well registered in your mindset, well registered in your head, anything, the money will still come. But that money will come in a way that you not just have money, you will be fulfilled. So you can be successful, you can have money, people can know you, you might be a celebrity and influencer, and you are not fulfilled. But the essence of the ethical way of being an entrepreneur that will build something that will last the rest of time and transgenerational is when you have purpose, and when you have purpose behind it. So infuse purpose into products, cultures, and communication. I just made an example now that she refused a job because she had a purpose in mind. So whenever you are doing that purpose will be driving you. What am I doing this thing? What am I doing? Okay, I'm bent on producing quality stuff. So you know that no matter the pay, you will tell the people the pay, I am not going to compromise because you have a sense of purpose. So purpose builds loyalty and long-term impact. Whatever you do that outside of purpose, minus stand. There are some people that when they are alive, they build something. People know them, they were celebrities. But after their season, some people are still thinking that people do not know them again. People once know them, but people don't know them again because whatever they were building was not connected to purpose. So if you are building something on purpose, it will impact people. It will impact the person you impact. reset something in the head of that client. If she's saying a story or something, she will remember that I wanted to write something around this time, but I met someone that said that she cannot do it because it was against her faith. I hope you are getting it. Please, next slide. Impact beyond profit, popularity or position. Success is more than metrics. Impact is who you become and who you transform. Live with legacy, not applause. Don't be driven because of people. Don't be too people conscious. People must know me. I must be a celebrity by force. I must be pushed by force. I want to be an influencer by force. If you are influencing the wrong thing, you will not last. You lead with legacy, not applause. Why people are not looking at you? Why people are not looking at you? What are you doing behind closed door? Why people are not there? What are you doing? Impact. Who are you impacting? Who are you transforming? What you are doing? Is it touching somebody? Is it changing something about somebody? Is your business? If people work in your business, what kind of culture do they need? Is it culture that puts people to slavery, or the culture that make people feel safe and heard? Next slide, please. Building with intention, not pressure. Avoid comparison and rush growth. Build structure that sustain you long term. Intention creates clarity and calmness. There's an error there. Avoid comparison and rush growth. Don't be under the quick. I want to blow quickly. Don't be under I want to blow quickly. I want to jump this thing. Build what will last. People might not know you today. They will know you tomorrow. Build what will last. Build something of legacy. Don't build with haste. Build structure. Learn. Sit down to learn. Don't just rush out. Don't just anytime you want to do business. The first you are thinking is that how much am I making? If you have people around you that you tell them anything, what they ask is about money. Cut them off. You know that you are not interested in the money. You make money. I have business. I make money. I have skill. I make money. But the driving force is not first money. And stop comparing yourself. Don't compare yourself. Don't believe everything you see on social media. Social media is an illusion. Social media is an illusion. I've posted before that people mention my DM. Oh wow, amazing. That day I'm not eating though. Serious, I'm not eating. And the day I was posting that day, you see that money in my hand. I look at you and I told that believe social media as your own reason. You see people snap fine picture. If you meet them on the road, the glasses, the clothes, the heels, the everything, they borrow this. If you follow them and you are like, see this person, we are age mates. We are age mates. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Why you can be challenged with people's success? You can be challenged. See people can push you to do more. Don't be under the force of comparison. Like I want to be like this person. I want to do this person by force. I must get to this place by force. Some people, the way they network is so unhealthy because they want to be known. They want to get to the top. They want to have unnecessary relationship and they want to have unnecessary connection. They want to enter a place that people can say that, oh, that's a me. I know. Well, that is good. If you are going around like that without a purpose, you are going astray. Next slide, please. Practical guidance for better periods. Clarify your purpose statement. Define your impact goals. Align offers and content with your purpose. Serve first, then profits will follow. Clarify your purpose statement. I mentioned that earlier. Why are you working? What's that thing that will make you, that is keeping you awake? Why did you? Your personality will influence your business. Will influence what you do. You can't be a liar and you want to be a business of loyalty, and it can never be done that way. Define your impact goals in this business. What do I want to do? How am I going to impact life? Align offers and content with your purpose. Serve first. See, that align offers and content with your purpose. Let me say something around that, and my time is up. You are, how do I put this? I don't want to sound spiritual like that. So, you are let's say you are a Christian, or you are somebody that believe in decent value and culture. And because you want to sell, you are shaking your bum online, you have already gone astray. The only thing is that you can just retrace your step back. Your content, your offer should be in alignment with your purpose. Because you want metrics, you want social media algorithm to favor you, you want to build the impression, you want to do this, you want to do that. You cannot just be doing something. Don't forget that what you are building is a brand. If I want to buy something from you, you are doing every challenge, you are upping on the unnecessary challenge. There is one that they are doing and they will prostrate on the ground and be like this. If I enter your bid and I want to buy from you, a reasonable person will not patronize your brand. When you are trying to put your face behind that brand, don't forget that that brand is still not just all about you. So when you are putting, if you want to shake bomb, have your personal page. Don't be shaking bomb and say you want to build business and your content and everything and your purpose, they are like this, against your faith, against what you preach because you want to say. It's not done that way. Next slide, please. Okay, closing. Build boldly, live purposefully. Build boldly, be sure what you are doing, and live purposefully. Thank you.
Louder, 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 louder. If you know that you get so much from this session, can you please give a big round of applause? I mean, thank you so much. Thank you so much. She said it all. She said it all. One thing that stood out for me was when she said, purpose is that one thing that keeps you awake every day. When you wake up, what is that thing that keeps you going? Because if you can figure that thing out, it's going to shape your decision, the kind of friends you keep around you, the kind of companies you invest yourself in, the kind of things you do. And there is one analogy I love about purpose is, imagine there is a car and there is no fuel inside the car. Is there a way the car will move? No. No matter how you ignite your car here and do all this, it will move.